Hello everybody and welcome to this video. And in this video I want to talk to you about something that we all want: WARFACE International and WARFACE Russia merge. So for now we don't have any information whether it will happen for sure. One thing we do know is from the frequently asked questions asked by the community members and answered by the community manager, and I quote, "It's a very complicated process and it's still going through an investigation. It wouldn't only mean a database merger, but it would also lead to multiple legal and internal changes. As soon as we are ready to give you any details, we will share them. Be sure that we are working in that direction, but it's too early to give a definite answer." Now, I want to say a couple of things about the merge. Currently, we are only talking about a merge for WARFACE International and WARFACE Russia PC, not WARFACE PC with consoles. But the merge itself isn't that bad, and it's very important for WARFACE for various reasons. First of all, currently on the WARFACE International server there are about 3,000 to 4,000 players daily. On WARFACE Russia you have more than 50,000 daily players on the peak times playing the game. If both of the game servers will be merged, I believe a lot more players will join to play the game from Europe and North America, because as far as I know, a lot of people left the game because there weren't enough players and the matchmaking took too long. I have played multiple times on the Russian server and most of the times the game was found within 10 seconds, even when I didn't search some popular game modes. One thing is clear: once we will have the merge, we will have much faster matchmaking. Another thing which is going to be very good about the merge, it's something more about the content creators. At the moment we are unable to play with other content creators from Russia, and it's like we are divided. We have no connection to the Russian YouTubers and bloggers, simply because we are in different servers, but I think after the merge there will be some kind of a connection, and with the help of this connection we will most likely be able to create videos together. Let's just say it's not going to be a bad thing. One more good thing is that most likely after the merge will happen, we will get more new players. Now you may think I repeat myself, but that's wrong. The first thing I said is that we are going to have players coming back to play the game, which basically means that veterans are going to come back to the game and play it again. Now I'm talking about new players. I believe that a lot of more new players will join the game, especially when they can find the game room within 10 seconds and won't have to wait for a couple of minutes. Now the merge itself, as I told you before, is not that bad, but there are still a couple of problems that WARFACE needs to solve before it merges the servers. Let's talk about these problems and how you can solve them in my opinion. So problem number one is communication. When we will have Russian players and European players, we will have to communicate somehow. If you use voice chat, so that's not a big problem. But if you are writing in the chat, it may be a problem, because a lot of Russians don't know English well, and especially not to write. My solution to WARFACE, or suggestion let's call it, is to introduce an in-game auto-translator, if people want to enable it in the settings. Something like Google Translate in the game. I know a lot of sites that use this feature, but I haven't seen any games that do this. So it's going to be very interesting whether something like this can be implemented, but nevertheless, most of the times we won't need more than basic communications like location names, where the enemy can be, or what you want to play. So this problem is not that big. Problem number two is the ping. Russian players mostly play on the Moscow server, while Europeans mostly play on Amsterdam server, which basically means that one of the players will be having a very bad ping if no games are found on his server. I've made a little survey on YouTube some time ago asking if players would like to have more players in their game and have a bad ping, or have a little amount of players in the server but good ping, and the results are in front of you. Most of the people want to have the merge and want to have more players to play with. And also the difference shouldn't be so big in ping. Usually European players will have 70 millisecond ping on the Russian server, so it's not such a big increase. There may also be a problem with matchmaking, as currently you are only trying to find a game on your own server, and if you want to find a game on a different server while searching a game in quick play, you would need to wait 2 minutes and then allow the game to search on all of the servers. Solution for that is pretty simple. The only thing that WARFACE needs to do is to add an option in the launcher that will let players choose on what default servers they want to play on. So for example, if I would like to play on the Moscow server and on the Amsterdam server, I would choose both of them in the launcher, and after that, when I'm going to search for a game in quick play, I will be joining a game instantly, or on the Moscow server or on the Amsterdam server, without waiting for a message to appear asking me whether I want to join a different server. That would be extremely good and will remove the bother to wait for the message to allow finding games on different servers. And for the last problem, it's a problem that sadly I cannot solve, and it's legal problem. For example, if you don't know, or you know, WARFACE is allowed to play in Russia from 12 years old, and in Europe it's from 16 years old. Well, that's only one of the problems. The thing is that WARFACE may have to combine the legal information of WARFACE, which can cause various problems, as Russian rules are not the same as European rules and regulations. Sadly, I cannot solve this one and I cannot give a suggestion, and the only ones that can solve this are the legal team of WARFACE. There is also another problem, but I will not talk about it a lot because it's not a problem that you cannot solve. It's something that WARFACE has already done with WARFACE EU and WARFACE NA and WARFACE Russia, all the 3 servers connected to one. It's only the database merger. Well, I think they are going to handle it pretty well. So yes, the merge is not a bad thing to WARFACE, but it's going to be something that has to be considered and done correctly, because if it won't be done correctly, there would be a lot of problems in the game and outside of it. What do you think about the merge? Would you want it, or you would prefer to stay with the same amount of players in WARFACE International without the merge? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. And also let me know in the comment section down below what topic you want me to talk about next. Thank you again for watching this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you and huge bye bye.